Hello everyone, this is Captain James Van Talk, United States Army Infantry, retired. Once a soldier, always a soldier for life, serving as a wing and pillar humanitarian representative for the state of Vietnam Airborne, as the Commandant, as well as public affairs for the Royal Lao Airborne. Today, on this segment of Captain Talk, back on the clock, not sometime, but all the time. I'm gonna give you a status report as of today, August the 17th, 2021, concerning about Afghanistan. As you know, the mainstream media is pushing an agenda, letting everybody know that Afghanistan has fallen, that the Taliban are in the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul, manning checkpoints in the presidential palace because the Afghan president and vice president left the country. What the media is not telling you is, one, that there are 21 counties that are still currently under the control of the Afghan Special Forces and some Afghan military. The media is not telling you that. Also, there are over 35 counties throughout Afghanistan that are still contested, meaning that the Afghan Special Forces as well as Afghan military are still trying to keep control of. Now, the rest of Afghanistan is underneath the control of the Taliban, except one more small detail, which the media is letting people know, is that the U.S. military is in command control of the airport in Kabul, the international airport. Now, why is the mainstream media not letting the people know about the current status of the Afghan Special Forces and some of the Afghan military that still have not given up? What is their agenda? This needs to be answered. What I'll do is, after this video, I will post a current map of the current situation in Afghanistan that shows you exactly what counties are underneath the control of the Afghan Special Forces and their military, and what is contested, meaning they're still fighting over it, and also the rest of it, which is in control of the Taliban. What can we, the regular people around the world, do? Well, what I would like you to all do is to reach out to your political officials and have them get together. Talk with the US President, the Canadian President, Australian Prime Minister, the United Kingdom Prime Minister, NATO, in the European Union, the President, as well as the different nations within the European Union that have prime ministers or presidents, and also in the Middle East, who are allies, to ensure to provide air support to those Afghan Special Forces and military that are still fighting as of right now. But again, things can change by the seconds. What the Afghan military and special forces need is ammunition, water, and food. This is necessary because not only do they need to feed themselves and use the ammo to protect what they are holding on to, there are people Afghan people that are depending on them. Let's not be tricked by the Taliban. We know of their intentions. They're extremists and they're human rights violators. The United Nations knows this, and something must be done to sustain what is actually being held on by the Afghan Special Forces and Afghan military. Remember, the reason why currently there is no air support of the Afghan military is because these past 6 months to a year, the Afghan pilots have been deemed high priority by the Taliban for kidnapping and execution. When a pilot is killed, it's not like you could train up a pilot in a week or 2 weeks or a month to put them to fly helicopters or fixed-wing aircraft. It takes 9 months to a year for them to be qualified to fly and also be able to fly in combat. So this is why the Taliban have a long-term plan, which they've been doing for the past 6 months to a year or more, in executing Afghan pilots. That's why it's imperative that the international community, your local governments, your ambassadors that are assigned to the United Nations, figure out a plan. Provide air support to what is left so no more further human rights violations will be going on. This is what can be done right now until a bigger plan can be done by these politicians and these ambassadors. This is what I see for the information that I'm receiving in Afghanistan. I've been there twice, one time as a war correspondent and a second time on a humanitarian mission with Operation Proper Exit. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. But ask you all, is there research, other avenues other than mainstream media, and see for yourself. Afghan Special Forces are still holding on as of August the 17th, 2021. And the military. Yes, there have been widespread desertions in other provinces. Yes, many have given up, but they're still fighting. The men and women of the Afghan security forces that have 3 core ethics: duty, honor, and country. It's imperative that we all work together. Reach out to your politicians in your country and ambassadors, and let's ensure we can protect the human rights of the Afghan people and protect what's left of the progress that's been made for Afghan women that can have a fair and equal education with men, and also to be a global asset, not only for Afghanistan, for around the world. To become doctors, lawyers, judges, businesswomen. We're all in this together. And that's why the State of Vietnam Airborne, as a humanitarian task force, is standing up. We have the Panda Army. And the Panda Army is black, white, and Asian, and eyes are brown. Because there's only one race, it's the human race. And we're all in this together. Panda, people against nationalistic discrimination, defamation, always. Army, against racism, mindset, you and I together. It must be done, and it has to be done. This is Captain Talk. Thank you for joining me on this segment of Captain Talk Back on the Clock. Not sometime, but all the time. And remember, I don't love y'all a little bit. I love you a whole lot with big L and O. I see you, a V, and an E. Coming from my heart right here to you all. I need you all to share this video. Please like it. Please comment if you agree with me or do not. The Wing and Peel Humanitarian Representative for the State of Vietnam Airborne, as the Commandant and Public Affairs for the Royal Lao Airborne. Airborne.